I would say that the go forward picture is an amazingly positive picture. Because if you believe in market cycles, and if you believe that market cycles will continue to exist as they have historically as long as we've been alive, then you have to believe that in this 4 year tranche from peak to trough and back to peak again is something where we're in the process now of going back into the peak pursuit. I think that what you're looking at is pent up demand for property. Uh, it's been counted as much as $6 trillion of cash sitting on the sidelines in savings accounts and checking accounts, waiting for something to do, waiting for the right time, not wanting to be too early. I believe when we look at transaction volume, for example, and you see where we're at about 30% of the transactions today that were in 2021, because there's so many people that are putting their properties on the market, not getting their 2021 prices, and then delisting the property. But then we track it. So we see it come back on the market and it still doesn't get their price. So they take it off the market again. That's been happening for the last 3 years on a repeated basis, particularly in our space, because our owners in 5 to 50 unit apartment buildings oftentimes are 70, 80, 90 years of age. They're tired and they've been regulated now to the point where between rent control and eviction moratoriums, they're exhausted from the property management headaches that they've had to endure. So all of that put together with the fact that we have a new administration that's business friendly, the expectation is we're in a trough to peak environment with regards to interest rates subsiding, more properties now saying, okay, I'm done. I'm not going to wait any longer. I've got to get this thing sold. My kids don't really want the real estate. They want cash, and there's no sense in me leaving the real estate. So let me get it sold. In the meantime, I believe you're going to see interest rates as they come down, causing values to simply be more stimulated. And I think that you're going to see more dollars coming off the sidelines because they're going to start seeing that they're starting to see that transition. It's going to be a fervent market for buyers and for sellers. I think if sellers like we are, you have to be patient and you have to be no nonsense with regards to making sure that you know what your property's worth, because you're going to get offers from all over the place. On the buy side, my objective there is just to simply be strong. I believe that in this environment, if I can slide a number across the table to a property owner and say, this is what I'm willing to pay for your property. If you give me 6 days to look at it, I can send my team out and we'll be all over it for half a day within that 6. And on the 7th day, I pass through my deposit to you. So make sure you know you have certainty of close. I'm going to close your deal. And give me 21 days and I'll close it. I believe there will be many, many buyers. Sorry, let me say that again. There will be many, many sellers in this marketplace that will be delighted to have a substantial buyer like VisionWise Capital, who's got a proven track record to execute and perform, to show up at the closing table with that check in hand, with the certainty that they're going to close their escrow. I think that's going to be a very popular and very attractive proposition. That's what we're gearing up for. And we're loading the war chest of capital now to be able to do just that.